Welcome to day 7, vlog every day in August, the challenge, the campaign. I am Brett Johnson, founder, owner of Circle 270 Media. What I've been doing every day in August is spotlighting podcasts that I listen to as well as podcasts that I work with. Kind of taking the easy route for the first few days and talking about the podcasts that I work with since I know them a bit more intimately and can talk from the heart. But I will, as the month goes on, talk about some podcasts that I listen to and would definitely want to give some spotlight to. Today, for day 7, talking about a podcast that I work with called Today's Health and Wellness Podcast. What we do with Today's Health and Wellness Podcast is produce a weekly podcast that spotlights some articles that are in the Central Ohio Health and Wellness magazine. They are our content partner for Today's Health, which is a web page that lives on the radio stations that I work with, 99.7 The Blitz, 103.9 Jack FM, and Easy 95 FM and AM 920 WMNI. The podcast as well offers us the opportunity to talk to outside content providers, experts and such, depending on what the month is. So, for example, today being Monday, August 7th, we published a podcast all about going back to school. And there's a big article about that in the Central Ohio Health and Wellness magazine. But we'll cover some other topics every week, depending on what the month is, as well as topics that are in the magazine. It's a good effort, and we're real happy to put it together. I think it gives a good spotlight to both a printed magazine as well as an online presence that lives on a radio station's website, and trying to reach out to experts and trying to bring them in and look at sponsorship opportunities, content, paid content providing opportunities as well. So it's a good mix. It's an experiment as well. We just began earlier this year, so we've been molding this differently as we've gone month to month to month, but we're kind of set in on a weekly podcast right now. But it's called Today's Health and Wellness Podcast, weekly, published every Monday. Hopefully you take a listen to some of those podcasts that maybe hit your topic that you want to listen to. It's not every week's for everybody, but there's some topics that make sense for some people, and we appreciate any listen you give. Day 7, appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow for the Vlog Every Day in August challenge campaign. Thanks.